So I just saw this video of this lady recording herself in the car because she got fired for sexual harassment. And I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since something made me laugh and gave me laugh cramps this bad. And it's funny, not because she lost her job and that she's a single mom and that this was her livelihood and all the other stuff that she said. It's funny because she actually got a real life taste of equality, and the result of it was her crying all over her social media about how unfair it was that this stupid kid, her words not mine, ruined her life. Now, if you wondering what I mean by she got a full taste of equality, every man in the workplace, for the most part, knows, not every, 90% knows there's one rule that you have to be aware of, and that is you cannot flirt with anyone that does not find you attractive. That's the rule. It has nothing to do with the company policy. It has nothing to do with all that stuff. There's company policies for it. There's codes. There's stuff in rule books. All that stuff. But what it boils down to, and men know this, if a woman finds you attractive, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you stand super close to her. It doesn't matter if you walk up close behind her. It doesn't matter if you make innuendos. None of that matters when you're attractive. But oh boy, if you aren't, you can't say a word at all. And this is what happened to this woman, because she's not attractive. She's just not. But, you know, she claims that they joke all the time, and she made an innocent remark about his girlfriend not making his lunch for him, and that was it, and he got offended, and that's not it. Let me tell you what happened. She made a remark about his girlfriend not making him lunch, and then she followed up with all the things that she would do. That's what happened. And he didn't like it, and he went and said something. And I wager that she's done this over and over and over and over and over again. And she said he's much younger. Again, she's not attractive. So he wasn't feeling it, and he said something to somebody. And the thing is, he may not have even went and reported it. Somebody else might have made a side comment or joke about it, and then the people in HR found out, and they had to investigate it, because I've seen that happen before too. But the thing is, she's not allowed to do this because she's not pretty, or at least not to him. Conventional standards, she's not. If she was cute, she could say whatever she wants. And this is what men know. And this is what makes me laugh, because when women get to the taste of equality, all of a sudden it's woe is me. No, ma'am. No. You can't make comments about relationships, about dating, about a person, about their body, or nothing. All you get to do is talk about work, and you got to monitor every single thing you say. And all men know this. I had a rule when I used to work in, like, not corporate jobs, but I worked in the service industry a lot. And I had a rule: if you ever said anything remotely to the effect of "I'm harassing you," or if you use the words like "I'm being weird" or inappropriate, you were reduced to high and by. Didn't take chances at all. And I've told a few women this in the workplace, because once I went cold shoulder, then all of a sudden they get to the chase me game. They wanted attention. You don't ever talk to me. You're so nice to so-and-so. I didn't get a hug. And I would always tell them, you said that I was being weird and inappropriate. I'm making sure that I never do that again. You said that was harassment, and I want to make sure I don't ever accidentally harass you again. And the easiest way for me to do that is to leave our communication to strictly professional business. High and buys. But the difference is I'm attractive. So they didn't want me to give that attention to all the women around them because they wanted it too. This woman can't do that because she ain't that person. And listening to her talk, I could probably wager she's probably the really, really annoying girl. Because there's always, if you ever work in a big enough place, there's always one girl, and it's usually an older woman, that's extremely annoying because she thinks she's young and hot when she's not anymore, but she wants to still act like she is, and she's just inappropriate and gross. I've worked with plenty of them too. And so somehow it got back to HR. They fired her. I laughed the entire time she was explaining her story. Again, not that I want anything to happen to her, not preying on her downfall, so to speak. I just think it's funny that the minute she got a taste of equality, she could not handle it, and she completely broke down. But that's how it goes. And if you don't believe me, ask any man you know how it works in the workplace. The guys can say whatever we want if we're attractive. But for those of us who aren't, you can't say anything. All men know this. I don't know why some of these women don't, but she apparently learned the hard way. So, hey, welcome to equality. It's been drive time. I'll let you